with a reason why LA Knight didn't win Money in the Bank, and more. This is Wrestling Rambles. My name is John, and you're watching the Wrestling Report. Explaining why he stopped drinking earlier in the year, Hulk Hogan told Men's Health, "The pre-match meal was probably 3 Miller Lights and 2 Tylenols. That was the pre-match meal. Then afterwards, post-match meal was probably 12 Miller Lights. No, I don't drink alcohol at all. I just don't drink. Don't take Tylenols. I don't do anything except really good water. Mountain Valley water in glass bottles. I gave up alcohol about 6 months ago, completely. I just got tired of it. It got to be a way to kind of numb me a little bit because I had a bunch of crazy business problems and personal stuff going on at the time, and caught myself after I would train getting too aggressive once again with the alcohol, so I decided to stop it." Replying to a fan on social media who said WWE doesn't want her, Brandi Rhodes wrote, "Why would they want a 40-year-old woman with a 2-year-old who shows no interest? Why would they be clamoring for that? Is there a yoga division I know nothing about? Because I'd be about that life." Saying this about the possibility of becoming friends with Seth Rollins down the line, Cody Rhodes revealed a gesture from Rollins telling Ariel Helwani of BT Sport, "Newcastle was a great vibe, and you know, it's one of those birthdays where you kind of want less attention on the birthday, but it was very nice. I came back, and someone who has no reason to like me, and we don't necessarily get along, that being our World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins, had a cake provided for me from the production team. I got to blow the candles out, and I made a wish, the whole deal, so it was nice. A bit of a swerve there with Seth Rollins being the one to provide it. Yeah, you know, I don't know. Maybe we'll end up growing to be friends at some point. We've got daughters. I love Becky Lynch. I do. Seth, but a great wrestler. A big-time superstar." Giving details on how well the latest premium live event for WWE did, Ringside News wrote that Triple H revealed during the media press conference that Money in the Bank at London's O2 Arena was the highest grossing arena event in WWE history. That is a huge accomplishment. More than 37,000 fans went through the O2 Arena for WWE events this weekend for Money in the Bank. Specific numbers are not available yet because of the July 4th holiday, but they will break records across the board with merchandising and other things. This week's SmackDown was also the highest grossing SmackDown in WWE history. That should say a lot about the possibility of the UK getting a WrestleMania event. Speaking of broken records, this was said about how much Money in the Bank brought in, with Ringside News writing, "WrestleMania 39 generated a gate of more than $21.6 million, which broke an all-time WWE record, but that was a stadium show. Now it looks like Money in the Bank broke the arena show record this weekend." During the media conference after Money in the Bank, Triple H explained that London's O2 Arena broke the highest grossing arena record in WWE history. He also admitted that the exact numbers aren't available yet due to the 4th of July holiday. During Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer noted that the previous number was 2.5 million for an arena event. Prior to this weekend's Money in the Bank extravaganza, the largest arena show before was 2.5 million, so this event beat that number. During the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, a crazy spot took place between Ricochet and Logan Paul, where they went through a table. New fan footage has emerged, showing off a different angle. Here's the video. Taking to Twitter after his appearance at Money in the Bank, John Cena said this about having WrestleMania in London: "I'm simply unable to express the love and gratitude I have for last night's audience. Thank you to my WWE family for always welcoming back home. Thank you, London, for the opportunity to be a part of truly unforgettable evening. WrestleMania Great Britain, never say never." Speaking of Cena's return to WWE at Money in the Bank, this was noted regarding his future with the company, as Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful said John Cena's appearance was a special one-off. Following his segment with John Cena at Money in the Bank, it appears that Grayson Waller will be stepping between the ropes for a match in the future, as Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful said Grayson Waller is set to be cleared soon. As Shayna Baszler turned on and attacked Ronda Rousey during their tag title match at Money in the Bank, Dave Meltzer revealed what is in their future on Wrestling Observer Radio. "This was always the plan. The thing was that I was saying Ronda and Shayna were winning the tag team titles, and then Ronda got hurt. The thing is that I don't know the date, and it might be SummerSlam. It might be a little bit after. But the deal is Ronda has a hard out, you know? I mean, she gave a date. This is my last date." Because I remember talking to somebody there, and it's like, well, you know, I know they're gonna do this. It's like, I guess make the big match for WrestleMania. It's like, no, it's like her heart out is long. They didn't give me the date, but it's like it's long before WrestleMania. So the point is that whatever it is that they're planning to do, if always the whole tag team was to set up Ronda and Shayna doing a feud. Ronda wanted to do this feud with Shayna. She got what she wanted. She's always wanted to do it because Shayna's the one who got her basically into pro wrestling. You know, Ronda was someone who watched it and sort of knew a little bit about it, but she wasn't like a big pro wrestling fan. Rousey would take to Instagram after the event, posting a picture of Shayna locking in a choke on her, as she wrote, "I can't believe it's already over." For the status of Vince McMahon at Money in the Bank yesterday, Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful noted that Vince McMahon was not in London for the shows, and we haven't yet heard of any major changes he made. As Natalya made history by breaking and setting world records, it was noted on Guinness World Records website that Guinness World Records was delighted to present WWE superstar Natalya with 6 certificates backstage at the 2023 Money in the Bank event. Natalya, who is a third-generation superstar, competed in her first match for WWE back in 2007. And although she wasn't performing at the O2 Arena in London on Saturday, official adjudicator Mark was on hand to award her the following record titles: most WWE matches for a female at 1,514, most WWE wins in a career for a female at 663, most WWE Premium Live Event appearances for a female at 75, most WWE WrestleMania appearances for a female at 8, most WWE Raw matches at 174, and most WWE SmackDown matches at 200. Natalya said upon receiving the records from Guinness World Records, said, "This is such an amazing surprise. I'm going to need more luggage to take these home." Natalya would take to Twitter after to write, "These kinds of stats paint the picture that I want for my legacy long after I'm done. Each one of these records was attained while trying my hardest to build a division, not a person. That's what my family has taught me. Wrestling is a single sport you can't do on your own." When asked if she would want her husband and AEW star Malakai Black back in WWE, Zelina Vega told Seconds Out, "Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, any extra time that I can spend with my husband is the better." With her having been absent from AEW programming since losing the TBS title, Jade Cargill was asked if she would be coming back soon, to which she simply replied, "No." During a live stream on Twitch, Adam Cole was interrupted by MJF. Here's the clip.
"I'm streaming right now. Yeah, and I don't really, I keep wrestling and streaming separate, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, totally respect that. But anyway, so I want to maybe do some tape study of wrestling together. I think that'd be a really good idea. And also, I have a couple ideas for like some tag teams.
Yeah. Max, remember we talked about remember we talked about boundaries, dude? Yeah.
Forgot.
Yeah. So it might be a good idea to maybe talk about this later, or
what if we do like a double clothesline though, like a real, like we both, shoot the guy off into the ropes, hit him with a double thought.
Yeah. My thoughts right now is I'm gonna get going because I'm live streaming at the moment.
Okay.
So
you're not playing video games like some nerd though, right? What are you streaming?
Max, I'm gonna go.
On his Extreme Life podcast, Matt Hardy talked about his brother Jeff and the injury he suffered on AEW Dynamite, saying the roll of coins, it dislocated his jaw. They thought it might have been broken, but it was dislocated, so it's only looking like a couple of weeks. So yeah, it is what it is. It's pro wrestling, it's not ballet, as they say. With Darren Drozdov passing away recently at the age of 54, a cause of death has been revealed, with Ringside News writing. TMZ reported that his family released a statement concerning Darren Drozdov's passing. They were obviously heartbroken over the sudden and tragic loss. There are no words to convey the deep sense of loss and sadness we are feeling right now. We would like to extend our deepest appreciation to everyone, all of his fans, teammates, colleagues, and friends, for all the love and support he received over the years. You all gave him meaning, purpose, and something to live for, the Drozdov family continued. He loved each and every one of you and cherished the conversations, notes, and letters he received. His faith in humanity never faltered, so know that for all the love you've shown him, he loved you back. It was also noted that his family statement said that Darren Drozdov passed away due to natural causes. No further specifics were reported. Speaking about what WWE has in store for Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 40, Dave Meltzer said on Wrestling Observer Radio, Cody's storyline is that the belt that his father didn't win, which is apparently Roman's belt. That's the one, that's the story. So basically, he almost has said it's next year's WrestleMania, which is the plan right now. Explaining why LA Knight did not win the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, Dave Meltzer said on Wrestling Observer Radio, fans think that they're never getting it, but that isn't the case here. It's like, if we give him the briefcase, then he's getting a title shot. But when are we putting the title on him? And the answer is never. It's probably not a good thing to give it to him. Staying on the topic of LA Knight, it looks like WWE does have plans for the star, with Dave Meltzer noting on Wrestling Observer Radio. So when watching this, the match they could probably do at SummerSlam is LA Knight and Logan Paul. I mean, LA Knight is ready for a big match. They've done the 2 interview segments where they focused on each other, and that might as go with it. I figured that's why they're focusing on each other and probably will be into it. LA Knight is very hot right now, and Logan Paul is a heat magnet. And this was your Pro Wrestling News Update. I hope you're all having a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all later.